In each case, these individuals were read a religious text. This individual light lit up the right middle frontal gyrus, shown here, and that's a part of the brain that's associated with theory of mind. It's a part of the brain that has to do with intents and beliefs and desires. In marked contrast, here's an individual who would not particularly self-describe as religious, and when they're read a religious text, what you see is that this part of the brain, called the anterior insula, lights up. This is a part of the brain that's associated with disgust or displeasure on hearing something.
All the magic that the ATF loves to regulate happens right in here. So this is the firearm in commerce. None of this is serialized. You can order this right through the mail. If you're 12 years old, you can buy it online. Which I think is a thing of beauty. I like fitting the clear piece to it because you can kind of see everything inside. The only problem that this piece has is it just simply can't take some of the recoil forces. And I think we can fix that.
The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here. Well, so the present plan and the tests that we've done so far have used respiratory viruses, such as flu or rhinoviruses, and we believe that that's a satisfactory way to get the exposure of the largest part of the population. Most of us, of course, have been exposed to both of those viruses, and we're quite confident that this will be a very successful approach.
But as of this stage in this war, their perception is quite accurate. The things they have done to us have no state of forgiveness that I can find in me. And I'm certain that there are other people that would also agree that they cannot find within themselves the ability to forgive our enemy for what they have done. And so that presents all of us with the ultimate challenge, with a challenge of such moral depth that it will occupy all of the rest of our lives. I suspect that, and I'm just guessing, I suspect that there's probably fewer than 3 million people on the planet that occupy the powers that be category.
Right.
And they're supporting 3,000 to 5,000 hardcore elitists. And so our goal is the displacement of those people.
They hide in the shadows, but in plain view. The banking system, payments, finance, are the biggest cartel in the world, and nobody calls them a cartel because they're the biggest cartel in the world. So they own all of the media, newspaper, channels, politicians, and laws. And that makes it very easy for them to get away with crimes. In fact, mega crimes.
Remember, unity is strength. All your lives you must stand by one another. No one brother must be allowed to fail while another brother succeeds. Your 5 banking houses may cover Europe, but you will be one firm, one family.
For centuries, the mechanics of the monetary system have remained hidden from the prying eyes of the populace. Yet its impact, both on a national and international level, is perhaps unsurpassed. For it is the monetary system that provides the foundations for international dominance and national control.
Governments don't rule the world, rules the world.
It's a matter that needs to be agreed at a global level, because if there is an escape, that escape will be used. So I think it needs to be if anything, it shows that global cooperation, multilateral action is absolutely needed.
That's what I've been saying! It's a hologram, a fraud! It has been for years! If you want to invest in a lie, buy it. Buy it! If you buy that stock, you're buying financial terrorism! Don't you understand that? Do you value your children at all? Or do you want to see them sent to a concentration camp? Wait, oh. I forgot, Dancing with the Stars is on. Never mind.
What am I supposed to do if I want to talk about peace and understanding? But you only understand the language of the soul. What if I want to make you understand that the path you chose leads to downfall? But you only understand the language of the soul. What if I want to tell you to leave me and my pillow once again? But you only understand the language of the soul. So my song shall become iron. I was the idea. War, revealing my divine anger's arrows shall strike all action for the good of all. See my reflection in your eyes. The age has just begun. So it's all the fire of the furnace. Hungers to be it and wants to have 100 in the coldest state of their existence. That's the baddest in the moors of the red rain. You love brother and the maid. I sing my soul song for you. A lullaby of obliteration. I can wake up with a smile. Bliss in my heart and bliss in my heart. Bliss in my heart. Resistance, conflict, conflict, resistance, every generation. Transformation, that is the best I can do for you. See a great loop of the horizon. This is a powerful sun to rise. I don't know if you'll make me your fire. Some purification, purification. You're not dying, I'm burning like dying ember. You're not dying, I'm burning like dying ember. You're not dying, I'm burning like dying ember. You're not dying, I'm burning like dying ember.
They will do it by bypassing the rational side of man and appealing to his subconscious and his deeper emotions and his physiology even, and so making him actually love his slavery. I mean, I think this is the danger, that actually people may be in some ways happy under the new regime, but they will be happy in situations where they oughtn't to be happy.
Still, no, the other animals, they notice this. They start to move in. The jackals, hyenas, they're barking at him, laughing at him. They nip his toes and eat the food that's in his domain. They do this, and they get closer and closer and bolder, until one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody, runs like the wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is.
The blood I drop is more medicinal than dangerous to me. To a hideous dust I would appear and fight. If any such be here, as it was sin to doubt, that love this painting wherein you see me smeared, if any fear lesser his person than an ill report, if any think brave death outweighs bad life, and that his country is dearer than himself, let him alone. Or so many so minded wave thus to express his disposition, and follow Marcius.
Me alone.
make you a sword of me!